a 7-game series. The New York Knicks have home court advantage. It's the Mecca. It's Madison Square Garden. They will rise to the occasion. New York Knicks in 7.
But according to Jalen, there's more than that. There's also just the reality of the temperature change, the heat, the geography, being down there for 3 days. It sort of saps a little bit of your energy and your strength. We talk about that primarily in football. I know this is an indoor sport.
Knicks is 7.
Knicks is 7. Knicks is 7. Here we go.
We got this.
Yeah, let's go.
Bring it back to New York.
Let's go.
They can't beat us in the Garden
Let's
again.
go.
Bruh.
I don't care about this series anymore. I'm over it. It's not funny. I don't care. I'm over the delusional Knick fan and Stephen A. Smith and Michael Rappaport and Bing Bong. And it was funny a couple days ago, like game 2, game 3. It was funny. Now I'm over it. It's old. Even during the close moments, I found myself just daydreaming, and I'm thinking about Shamrocks, and I'm thinking about Liberty Bells, and I'm thinking about the Eastern Conference Finals, and I'm no longer thinking about this series. I don't care anymore. Sorry, Knicks fans. It's over. It's done. It doesn't matter if you beat the Cavs. That being said, once again, I couldn't be happier with how this Heat team is playing, man. They're playing so well. I love this team so much. My prediction to start this game was the first thing I wrote: expect Knicks to play much better and with more urgency than last game, which I guess they kind of did, but like, 15 seconds into the game, Julius Randle gets a foul, and that kind of set the stage for his night. And this play right here, this was an early play. The hustle and drive and urgency and desperation that this Heat team plays with. Gabe airballed a 3, followed it up with an awesome steal, misses the layup because it was contested, and then there's this like whole scrappy, like Bam gets the rebound and misses it, and then Jimmy gets it and tries to put it back, and he misses, and then Bam gets it back and puts it in, and it's just that scrappy, wanting it more kind of mentality that the Heat have, and the Knicks don't seem to be exhibiting very much. And that play really just summed up the game. I can just play that one play, and that sums up pretty much what this game was. The Heat didn't play all that better than the Knicks on paper, similar to last game. Knicks 48% from the field, Heat 47. Knicks 32% from 3. Us 33%. As far as shooting goes, not all that different. Didn't matter because we just won it more. That's it. And I had a first quarter prediction. I wrote down prediction with 7 minutes left in the first. This will be a close game, but the Heat will win. Close, I guess it was close, but once again, this was like a sort of close game that I was never concerned about at all. Because any time that the Knicks got it down to like 2 points or 3 points, right away, Caleb would hit 3. Kevin Love would hit a 3. Jimmy would make a big play. Max Strus would hit a 3. Kyle would hit a 3. Like someone would immediately counter with a big shot to put us back up 5, and then counter it again to put us up 7 or 8, and be like, we're good. We're good. Bam, baby. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go. I love seeing Bam be aggressive he's usually always aggressive on defense, but to see Bam aggressive on offense, I mean, how many dunks did this guy have? 4, 5, 6. Right off the bat, he was aggressive offensively. Second game with the double-double. I saw this morning he made All-NBA defensive second team or whatever. Good for him, man. So happy for that guy. Kevin Love continues to play great. What an amazing... You know what? Thank you, Cleveland Cavaliers. Thank you, guys. Really, thank you, Cleveland Cavaliers, for letting Kevin Love go and us acquiring him. What an amazing asset he's been to this team. Another unbelievable outlet pass. The guy is the outlet king. First quarter was good. Both teams played pretty well. Heat are up 1. Knicks are finally shooting the basketball well. 60% from the field, 42.9% from 3. But they're still losing. That'll be it. That'll be the theme for this game. Like, Knicks shooting great and still losing. So second quarter comes around, and once again, man, this second unit I love watching these guys play, man. I mean, Bam, they had Bam in there, but there was a time here you had Bam, Kyle, Duncan, Haywood, and Caleb. And they put us up 8. It was the same thing with last game. We had the second unit in. We went up 22. Now you have the second unit in. They're putting us up 8. Jimmy Butler didn't even need to come in until 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Have you noticed that Jimmy Butler has not even had to go off, really, in the 3 games that he's played in this series? He hasn't even scored above 30 points yet. And we've cruised to 3 pretty easy W's. So third quarter starts. My big question is, I have written down here, is will the Knicks play better? Listen to this. You talk about demoralizing. The Knicks shot 76% in the third quarter, and they were down more by the end of the quarter than what they started at. So yeah, I wrote down, will the Knicks play better? And then they went on a 7-0 run, cut it to 2. Boom, boom. Strus and Love, back-to-back threes. The Knicks at one point were 10 for 12 with 5 minutes left. Still couldn't get over the hump. Okay, so fourth quarter comes around. This was interesting. Jimmy came in with 10.5 minutes left, which really shows you, man, like, Heat aren't messing around. The fourth quarter, the Heat's shooting really fell off this quarter. This was the only quarter that they lost this game. They lost this quarter 20-19. But once again, it didn't matter because of the intangibles. They really beat the Knicks at their own game. Guess who out-rebounded the Knicks 7-1? At one point, it was 6-0. There was one offensive rebound. There was like 4 Knicks standing around. Who gets the rebound? Kyle Lowry. Yeah, and that's kind of it, man. Like, it just seems like the Knicks don't have the urgency and the desperation that the Heat play with. The Heat just seem to want it more. I have a feeling Jimmy is going to have a big game Wednesday at the Garden. I can just feel it. I can feel it. Oh yeah, and then I wake up this morning. I go on Twitter and I see Knicks in 7 trending, and I'm just like, the delusion of these Knicks fans. And then you have ESPN blaming the weather again.
The reality of the temperature change, the heat, the geography, being down there for 3 days, it sort of saps a little bit of your energy and your strength.
And I'm over it. I'm over it. And yet the Knicks at this point, they have no answers. They have no answers. I talked about this last video. Like, what is the Knicks' next move to stop the Heat? What's their move? Awesome Jimmy quote at the end of the game. He said, "I love being double teamed." Beautiful, because you know what being double teamed means? It means that you have a teammate open.
I actually loved being double teamed because then that just means one of my teammates is open. If I don't find them, somebody's going to find them, and I get to see if I can score over a double team. All right, man, y'all have a great evening, for real.
8 and 5, maybe 6. Let it be 6. Who cares? Let it be 6. We'll win in Miami. I love to win in the Garden. I hope Jimmy goes villain mode and makes Spike Lee cry. And we win in the Garden. But whatever, we'll win in Miami. This is what I'm going to leave off because I don't care about this series anymore. Did I mention that? I don't care. I see Liberty Bells and Shamrocks, and that's what I see. Most important statistic. Are you ready? Heat bench, 116. Knicks bench, 62. Let's go!